So, why do I adore my Ombraz, my armless sunglasses? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but I'm gonna say, like, the main reason for me, and obviously it's, you know, kind of taboo if it wasn't the main reason, but the lack of arms, like, really, once you get dialed in to the Ombraz, you really cannot go back to the pushing hard plasticky things on the side of your head. And what I really like too is how when they go on and come off, etc., you can just tell how much lighter they are, how much kind of stronger they are due to not having like this kind of bendy lever thing that usually that's the thing that breaks for me on glasses. Just the lack of that makes them just lighter, having like two less pieces of kind of big plastic whatever material, so they're lighter. And once you get used to like having this be your arm on the sunglass, it really is just great because when you're not using them, as opposed to going like this, which I do like on glasses, they can still fall off. This way, with the Ombraz, they have fallen off. I mean, I have yet to be where I'm upside down or something and they fly off my head. But just the whole concept of what the armless thing kind of becomes after you get used to them, it's just like really awesome. And you do notice like the lightweightness. Now even these are kind of like a bigger pair with the side shields and the top shield, but like they still feel super light on my face, and they aren't like, again, pushing or anything. So that's really what I like about them the most. Is their number one selling point as well is the lack of arms and this rope type dilly. And to be honest, I can't remember back when I first really found out about them. Not to be a big shot, but I'm pretty sure they/y'all kind of hollered at your boy. But I had never had any experience with them. And then I remember seeing an Ombraz ad with my friend, Nick. Shout out Nick. I don't want to like dox him too hard here, but I saw him in an ad, and I remember texting him and being like, hey, this company Ombraz like hit me up. I actually see you in an ad for them. You know, he's doing some outdoorsy stuff. I'm like, hey, what do you think about them? And he was like, yeah, they're great. They're awesome. He said he really liked them. Because to be honest, at first I was like, there's tons of sunglasses. Like, okay, there's no arms. Like, that's cool. But like, how's the clarity? How's the rest of it besides no arms? And that's the coolest part, is that after getting his A-OK to give them a go and also check out this beautiful view, the Ombraz and myself are checking out. After he said, so you never move the tripod when you're filming. Let's see, let me get this back to how it was. After he said, so they gave me the seal of approval. I gave them a go, and now I have like a good amount of pairs, and I always appreciate their support. Shout out Ombraz, thank you to them. Click the link below to scoop yourself a pair. It supports me, it supports their company, and we appreciate your support. But when I got them, and the first pair I got was actually my favorite pair so far, just because I don't know why, they just fit my face nice. I love the lens color. I love the lens frame. The color of the lens frame are the classic versions, the regular style, and right away what I noticed was like the clarity of the Zeiss lenses, and that was another big selling point, is the Zeiss lens, which I was like, all right, like I wonder if this really is, you know, and then it really was, and it really is. And whenever you put on any pair of the Ombraz, you get this like really nice clarity. And I really like the polarized versions because it just helps everything really just pop, and the contrast that it helps create, because sometimes it can get washed out, especially now when you're watching a sunset. You know, you probably want to wear glasses, and this sunset's pretty bright, so actually the Blue lens might be a better option. And because, you know, it's a little more shieldy, a little less see-through-y, so they have different options that are best suited for whatever you need. But the clarity of the Zeiss lens is in particular and very nice. Like, I definitely notice a difference looking through them, and the clarity and kind of the sharpness and the contrast created, especially with the polarized one. So again, I got really lucky getting my first pair, getting the classics, because right away I was like, oh, these are really awesome. It wasn't like, oh, do I like these? Like, right, I put them on, I looked through them, I was like, wow, these actually do a really good job doing what sunglasses need to do. So, and now I just am really pumped on the Ombraz, and when I wear them, usually I get asked about them when I'm out and about. So, you know, now I get to be the person who kind of spreads the word, spreads the stoke of no pinching on the sides of your head. So, I just really like after you get a pair or two and you really kind of like check out the other styles, you really just get so dialed in that you think, I can't even really go back to those old sunglasses. There's no going back. Like, now I am Ombraz man. So I really appreciate just the brand and getting, you know, so used to them that you don't really want to divert. You just want to keep trying out other ones and etc. So that's what I like about them, is their main function is the no arms, which really is like amazing, and the clarity and punch of the image that the lenses give you is really nice. And if I have to just give a third one, I kind of just like all the various options they have. You know, brown lens and neutral lens. They have a yellow lens, which I still need to try. And then they have some polarized, non-polarized options. They even do have some RX stuff. So they have like enough things to keep you interested and try out different things. So the variety is another plus for me. So yeah, just wanted to kind of hop on, give my my love to Ombraz and why I think that they've become my new favorite pair, and I think that you should definitely give them a try too. So as the plane comes, we'll get on out of here. If you want to watch my main first review of these classics, click right here. It's a deep dive. We get after it, and hope you enjoy. Again, smash a like, hit subscribe. We out of here. Peace. Click right there. Give it a click.